So the governor of Imo State paid a visit to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison, where the man has been kept for the past few weeks now. And according to reports, we are told that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually refused to see the governor of Imo State.
The drama unfolding at the Sokoto Correctional Facility is stirring up more controversy by the day, and it's all centered around the high-profile case of Nnamdi Kanu and former Governor Rochas Okorocha. According to reports, Kanu, who is currently being held at Sokoto prison, refused to meet with Rochas Okorocha during his recent visit. This incident is not just about a refusal to meet, it's sending strong political and social messages, and it's raising eyebrows across the nation. Now, let's break this down for everyone to understand what's really going on. Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, has been at the center of a heated and ongoing political battle. His group, Ipob, has called for the independence of Biafra, a move that has sparked conflict between Kanu and various political figures, both in the southeast and beyond. But here's the interesting part. Kanu was allegedly asked to meet Rochas Okorocha, the former governor of Imo State, who is a prominent figure in Nigerian politics. Okorocha had visited Kanu in prison, hoping to offer some form of support or intervention, perhaps trying to mediate in his case. But Kanu wasn't having any of it. Prison sources have revealed that Kanu declined to come out to see Okorocha and instead ordered prison officials to escort him away. In fact, he is said to have accused Okorocha of contributing to the suffering of the Igbo people. Kanu reportedly said he would not receive anyone linked to the hardship and bloodshed faced by his people. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Okorocha, a former governor and an influential political figure, is seen by some as a representative of the political establishment that Kanu is so fiercely against. To Kanu, Okorocha represents the status quo, the same system that, in his view, oppresses the Igbos. This action by Kanu is a direct statement about his position, not just against Okorocha, but also against the entire political class. It's clear that Kanu sees Okorocha's past leadership as one that didn't prioritize the welfare of the Igbos. In fact, this incident has raised a lot of questions. Is Kanu's decision to reject Okorocha an indication that he's not willing to engage with any politician who he feels has betrayed the Igbo cause? And what does this mean for other political figures in Nigeria, especially those who have supported or been linked to the establishment? The reactions to this incident have been wide-ranging. Many of Kanu's supporters, especially those within the IPOB movement, have cheered his stance. They see him as standing firm on his principles, refusing to be associated with anyone he believes has contributed to the oppression of the Igbo people. They argue that the leadership in Nigeria has done little to address the issues facing the Southeast, and Kanu's decision to shut out Okorocha is a reflection of the deep frustration that many feel about the lack of progress and attention given to the region. On the other hand, there are those who see Kanu's actions as a bit extreme. Some believe that rejecting a fellow Igbo man, especially someone as influential as Okorocha, might not be the best way to foster unity in the region. They argue that while Kanu has a point about the suffering of the Igbo people, his refusal to engage with Okorocha could lead to further division, rather than offering a chance for dialogue or collaboration. Okorocha, for his part, has been one of the more vocal Igbo politicians in the national political arena, often positioning himself as a unifier. His past efforts to work within the Nigerian political system have earned him both supporters and detractors. But one thing is clear. Kanu's rejection of Okorocha shows how deep the political divisions are within the Igbo community. But let's not forget the legal side of this whole story.
Now, the question is, what could have happened that must have prompted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to say that he doesn't want to meet the governor of Imo State? Now, don't forget that this is an influential man that is already in government. This is a man, of course, that is not just a governor, but rather he is also in APC as a party, and therefore he can speak to Tinubu about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But still yet, Mamzi has refused to see the man. And few weeks ago, we are told that the governor of Abia State, the person of Alex Oti, went to visit him, and both of them actually, discuss. So when I heard about this news, I had to sit and think about it, and and then I was like, what must have prompted this man to say that he doesn't want to see Hope Uzodinma? And after some thinking, something got to me, and I had to say that it's possible that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not really trust Hope Uzodinma. Now, Alex Oti, the governor of Abia State, is a man of integrity. It's not just a politician. It's not your normal kind of politician, but rather it's a politician that is working for the people, not a politician that is selfish or working for his pocket, but rather it's a politician that is running with the mandate of the people. But can you say the same thing with Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State? Now, not to talk of this man is from APC, the same party as Tinubu, and we don't even know the people that are already acting behind the scene to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not get out of prison. We don't even know. And for the past few weeks now, we've been hearing that there are actually some influential men that doesn't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get out of prison. And therefore, I believe that there was something that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu heard about Hope Uzodinma that made him to actually decline him from seeing him. Because this man, of course, is an influential man. He's a powerful man, a governor as at that. But still yet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has refused to see him. And this is almost the same thing that VDM used to say, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a man that is fighting for himself, but rather is a man that is fighting for the people. He said that it's not a man that is trying to cry for himself, but it's a man that is crying for Nigerians. Why? Because he actually know some secrets about this government that those people in power, they don't want him to reveal to the world, and therefore probably they are trying their best to just keep him there so as to silence him, and nobody knows. So all I can say is that if truly Hope Uzodinma has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu best interest at heart, I think the best thing for him to do now is actually to work with Alex Oti and other influential people from the east to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu he got the justice that he deserves. And so guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. And also, this video, as you're seeing on my screen, has to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer. He went to Sokoto prison, and for days now, he has been trying to gather some reports about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and some stuff that is going on. And according to him, he said that the case that the court strike out is not really the transfer, the appeal that Nnamdi Kanu brought up about his transfer from Sokoto to Abuja. It's not really that, but rather the one that they struck out has to do with his former case that he brought up months ago that has to do with his health. And so after they've looked into it and his judgment has already been announced, so they felt that there is no need to honor that case again, and therefore they decided to strike it out. So for those people that are that are online carrying some narrative that the court has struck out Nnamdi Kanu plea of transfer from Sokoto to Abuja, for now we can't really say that is true until the court has come out to actually say yes to that kind of report. So for now, we still have to keep our fingers crossed, hoping that one day Nnamdi Kanu will come out of prison and get the justice that he deserves. So guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so for quick updates I'll see you guys in my next video.